Long time ago, in ancient Japan, in a little and old house, there was a very poor old couple. They had to make wooden objects, such as vases and chests, to get enough money to buy rice by selling them. It was a simple life. Sometimes their neighbor Keiichiro helped them, although not always with good intentions. Keiichiro was greedy and liked gambling. Most of the times, when he was going to sell the wooden objects made by the grandpas, he took the money for betting in the gamble house. And when he returned to the grandpa's house, he said, "Back home they robbed me and took all your money." But the grandpa replied, "Don't worry, boy. The important thing is that they didn't hurt you." One day, back to their little and old house, in a mud puddle, they found a small brown puppy, tired and bruised. Grandpa picked him up and took him back to home, but when he washed, fed and cured him, they realized that the puppy was actually white, so they decided to call him Shiro. Because grandpas could never have children, he became very attached to the puppy. The years passed on. Shiro grew old, and the grandpas were still working to get money to buy enough rice for the three of them. But year by year, the old grandpas were losing their ability to work, so they had to rely on their old savings, but worried that soon there would be no money for rice. One day, the grandpas worked like every day, but strangely, Shiro was shopping, running and barking from one side to another. "Be quiet, Shiro," cried the grandma, but the old dog was still shopping, until he began digging a hole near to the pine tree beside the house. The grandma immediately called Grandpa, so the old man went to see what the dog had found. He poked a stick into the hole and felt it strike on something hard. The two grandpas looked at each other. The grandpa began digging, and finally pulled out a small wooden box from the hole. When the old man opened the box, he was amazed to see it was full of golden coins, enough to buy rice for the rest of the year. The grandpas were very happy because they could take a break from their hard work. But the greedy Keiichiro heard about this good fortune and he became very jealous. The next day, the grandpas went to the town to buy rice with some of the golden coins they found. But the greedy Keiichiro got the chance and forced Shiro to find more gold to him. So he followed Shiro, digging holes wherever the dog sniffed, but finding nothing. Finally Kishiro flew into a rage and killed the poor old dog. Then he went to the grandpa's house and stole the little golden coins box. When grandpas returned and figured out what happened, especially that Shiro was dead, were very sad. That night, while sleeping, Shiro appeared to them in a dream. "You, dear grandpas, who always care and love me," said Shiro Ghost. "Now I shall care of you. Tomorrow at the dawn, take a pot and fill it with all the rice you have, and blend it with pine boughs. Then let the sunshine get in the pot. Once the words were finished, the ghost vanished. The same night, the greedy Shiro was in the gambling house betting the gold box, but he lost to the last coin. When he gave it to the house owner, the golden coins began to lose their shiny color and turn into stones, so the greedy and lazy Shiro had to run out of the village. The next day, at the dawn, the grandpas did everything Shiro's ghost said, even knowing they could lose the last rice they had. When the sunlight got in the pot, every little grain of rice began turning into a golden coin. The old couple smiled sadly as they talked of Shiro. Even when he had died, their faithful old dog had not forgotten them.